How's it going, everyone? The PlayStation Store has just launched its weekend offer sale. A couple of deals there of note, and then I do also want to take a look at some physical deals as Best Buy is running their 4th of July sale and some standout stuff there as well. We'll talk that in just a little bit. This is going to be a brief video given that there's not too many deals in this weekend offer sale, but Red Dead Redemption 2 is definitely a standout at 55% off for $27. I love the RDR2 single player. Thought it was great. Not perfect, and I do know that a lot of people do prefer RDR1. I mean, if you compare the two games now, RDR1 came out in 2010 and this is a 2018 release, so not really a fair comparison, but Red Dead Redemption 2 I still thought was a really solid game. GTA 5 Premium Edition is $15. I mean, how many more times are we going to buy GTA 5? If you've waited this long, might as well wait for the PS5 version or something like that. Watch Dogs Legion, $19.79. Pretty cheap on that end, but physically it's been going even cheaper for like $15 to $17. Mafia Definitive Edition, $24. Wish that was a little bit cheaper. Like at 20 bucks, I think that would actually be a good pickup. Mafia Trilogy, on the other hand, is $33. That is decent. That's Mafia Definitive Edition, Mafia 2, which is kind of a meme remaster, and Mafia 3. Mafia 2 is a great game, but the remaster was like kind of atrocious. So just bear in mind when you're going into that, but given that the Definitive Edition is $24 and this is just $33, you're essentially paying, what, $9 more, and you're getting Mafia 2 and Mafia 3, so that's actually solid when put like that. Borderlands 3 is $19.79. Okay deal, but the game is literally $9.99 at Best Buy right now, which we'll cover in just a second. Immortals Fenyx Rising is $24, which is a decent deal. This has been going cheaper and cheaper. I think it's going to be one of those games that hits $15 by the end of the year, but pretty colorful game there, and one that I don't think has sold all too well, so take that for what you will, but $24 for that. They've got some DLC for the Ubisoft titles as well, but really the standouts here are RDR2. I mean, AC Valhalla is there for $36, but that's been cheaper. And RDR2 and Immortals Fenyx Rising and the Mafia Trilogy are the standout deals here, and I guess Watch Dogs Legion to an extent, and if you do want to pick up GTA 5. NBA 2K21 is $4.79, so if you want to get your, NBA on, I think the playoffs are happening right now or something like that. All my friends talk about basketball all the time in our group chat, so I just know what's going on. I think it's like the Clippers and the Suns or something like that. Excuse me, I'm not a big basketball fan, but, all my boys are. So there you go with that. $4.79 if you want to get in your playoff mood. I think they're in the semifinals or something like that. All right, next up, I want to go over some physical deals real quick. Ray Zero, the Prophecy of the Throne Day 1 Edition is $39.99. Now, this is the type of game that can appreciate and value pretty easily. They actually had the Collector's Edition in stock at Best Buy. It's out of stock now. Maybe it'll go back in stock, but it was $60. Like, these anime titles, I'm telling you guys, these are what appreciates in value in the future. So if you're into that, if you're into, like, collecting things that could skyrocket in price, like, I know a few people that are completely high on this anime. I've never watched the anime itself, so I can't really expand on that, but yeah, it's a popular anime, at least from what I've heard, so a game like this, maybe it's going to be right up your alley. Catherine Full Body Edition, on the other hand, this is the Japanese type of game that I am into, and this is a great game. It's a bit of a puzzler, and it's got, like, a lot of different narrative routes with the girls that you can get with in the title as well. You've got 3 different ones. The original had 2. This one adds another one. $26 is a pretty decent price for it. That initial $60 price tag, or $50 or whatever it was, way too high. The game itself is relatively short, but it does lend itself to be relatively replayable, so that is good, but $26 definitely a better pickup on that. And the Wonderful 101 Remastered is $15. That's a pretty good deal for Wonderful 101. Obviously, initially a a Nintendo Wii U title, then it got ported to pretty much every other platform. The Kickstarter did incredibly well, so that is available for $15 if you do want to check that out. And then I do also want to note the Doom Slayers Collection, which includes Doom, Doom 2, Doom 3, and Doom 2016 for $16, which I actually think is a pretty good pickup. It also includes like some $10 Doom Eternal rebate, but you're not going to use that at this point. But if you have yet to play Doom 2016, you get Doom 1, 2, and 3 on top of that. That's not a bad pickup. Doom 2016 is still a great game, and I highly recommend you play it. Doom Eternal, obviously, I think is the stronger game, but 2016 is still worthwhile to play. So there you have it with that. Just wanted to cover that real quick and get on here, but that's going to wrap up this one. Weekend offer sale, not the greatest thing in the world, but a couple of decent deals and some good physical deals as well. That's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.